HADAVO 3. Chapter 1.3. Troy, Tina, time to eat, a man of mid-age said. It's 8 p.m. now. The clubs and jobs are done for them. Coming, they said and went down the stairs. We'll eat shaken legs, beans and French fries today, the man replied. Both set the table and then sat down to eat. How was your day? Not bad, Troy replied. Tina does either with an excited voice. No, does either with an exited voice. I didn't know that there was a difference between exited and excited. The C was missing. It was nice. No. It was nice. I ate ice cream with my friends and then took them to the forest. It only stayed nice because I love the forest, but my friends didn't. Troy rolled his eyes, hoping her to stop talking about them. So, did you see some ill trees? Their father said. No, I didn't even see one single tree with procession spinners. But on the other hand, many mosquitoes were hidden behind gooseberry plants. Sorry, I think I ate a bit too much. Yeah, we're on 23 minutes. Good. And I have to find the sentence again. Sorry. Tina said with a smile. Troy would only want to face with a death glare. He hates insects. Interesting. Another question. Can you also tell how many mosquitoes per plant were? The mid-aged man can't let go of questions about insects. I just want you to be quiet for a second. We're eating, and of course you have to talk about insects again. Troy says, annoyed. If you can't stand up to talk, then go to your room, the man said. Fine. I can't scroll. Sorry. Fine. Troy growled and left with his dinner. Why can't he just ask her out after the dinner? I don't want to know about procession spinners, he thought, disgusted from the imagination of a procession spinner larva in his hair. He once had one in his hair, and just the memory of it, his head skin was pierced by big blisters. He even had to go to the hospital because of this larva. Tina counted the regularity of the blisters to the hair. Counting things was her favorite hobby, and still is. White, red, white eyeballs and 2 little blue circles. Go away. Won't you say something like, thanks for noticing my eyes? Troy grumped at that day. Ray will go back to school next week. Finally. The boy thought in a corner of his mind, dizzying. He somehow just happened to be very tired. Soon he was asleep. He had entered a white room, seeming endless. Nothing was inside the space. Instead of a wall of giant bookshelves, a giant atrium, and a giant kind of elevator about as hilariously big as a school gym. He went to the elevator and pressed down to the basement. When the door was losing, a flying, spider-like life form tried to come in with success. Sal, salute, Troy said, looking the life form to the center. No, please stop. Please speak now, not your language. I want to practice drawing. Roxanne tries to reply with an IE. Okay, schon gut. Troy changes to German. Wait a minute. Roxanne has a French accent. The problem is I do not know how to do French accents. Oh god. It's still hard for you to speak with your mouth, Troy asked. Try to communicate with flashlight. Then you know how I feel. Have I done anything for your situation? And by the way, wouldn't you want to have a functional human body? Otherwise, you would just become obsessed with well, bye! Roxanne said and flew off. A weird body. Can't even stand one offendable thing. Her mind turns with each every day even more to a human. Humans can become even more annoying as a procession spinner on your head, the albino thought as he is walking towards a painting. You can see two lines of food stalls and opened colored doors. Maybe there were shops inside. The background is a rather small street, if you wanted to call it one. He goes into the picture and finds himself at the street of the painting, moving to the door, which has a woman's face drawn on the front of it. He then goes through the door and into a cafe where a man with raven black hair and a tired face is waiting for him. Did you find little Victoria? Troy was curious about which path was this person and Vicky are going to choose in his long life, because even if Ray is not showing this much sympathy right now, he usually was the second most sympathetic creature he had met. The reasons why he thinks this way are still lying within him. No, I didn't. The only thing I know is that she must live in a country with mild temperature. She seriously is careless as fuck. Please let her not be in danger. Ray said. Every word he spoke just came out of his mouth, as if his deeper consciousness was taking advantage of him. He wondered if Troy also had that feeling right now for a longer time now, but tonight he won't ask him about that. I'm going to make a voice change. Troy will still have this Valley Girl accent, like very fake Valley Girl accent, but Ray will not have the I'm a gruff, tough boy. Now, this will be attributed to a very different character that will probably pop up in the next chapter or so. He will instead have the I am a very sophisticated and evil specimen. He will have this voice because I had that in mind. Lol. Anyways. Every word he just spoke came out from his mouth, as if it was his deeper consciousness was taking advantage of him. He wondered if Troy also had that feeling right now for a longer time now, but tonight he won't ask him about that. Tonight they will discuss and laugh about God who knows, until the siren of a police car had disturbed the partner dream and ran away as fast as he can back to his home, where a seriously angry father and an annoyed sister make her way with him before he can finally hang his clothes and really can go into a deep sleep. Of course, avoiding the actual conflict with his family. Great, because I couldn't handle writing something like this. Ugh. Then there are more explanations. Salut! The thing which was like salute was actually salut. He means hello or hi in French. Okay, schon gut means okay, it's alright. Or literally it means okay, it's alright in German, but a better translation would be okay, it's fine. And then there is every sentence of Roxanne. But I think you can understand this. I hope you can understand this. I won't repeat myself. HADAVO 4. The half of a year later. Wow, it's now 2 halves of a year. 2 halves become a whole of a year. I need to drink a little bit. We are on page 7. And I already needed that drink. Even if it's just 2 sips of orange juice, whatever. The HADAVO 4. The half of a year later. A new life is waiting, like for everyone who chose to make an apprenticeship at this stage. Training would be a better word than apprenticeship in this context. Maybe apprenticeship would sound better if it's formally, but everyone who knows enough English knows what a training is. It's not... Whatever. Millions of people can finally graduate from school and will never have to need the knowledge what binomic formulas or a suffix could be. I don't know what a suffix is. I don't know what a suffix is. I'm stupid. However, Leah will eventually have to remember both. Wake up. Leah doesn't move anywhere. The girl tries again to wake her sister by poking her on her cheek. Her face crumbles, then she moves her eyelids, being the sign for the e-girl. What? E-girl? Then she moves her eyelids, being the sign for the girl to spread them. Her pupil being small, she stares in surprise at her sister and gasps, which lets her sister grin. Suddenly a hand shoots her out of the blanket and pushes her hand away. Yeah, a hand shooted out of the blanket. It's a bazooka! Woo! Leah yawns a lot before she focuses on her sister. It's 6:20. Get up or you will be late. Yeah. Leah stands up like a kind of zombie, being way too tired about what happened yesterday until she feels her face burning again. Where's the cream? She searches for around 20 minutes, but can't find it. While time's running out, she didn't eat yet, and her face feels more and more like someone would pour hot wax into her skin. This is such a great day. Not. She looks at the clock hanging onto a wall in the bathroom, sees that it's 7:20 and it's already praying the goddamn BVG won't do any problems. And with this thought, she left her house without her cream. The BVG is public transport in Berlin, for everyone who wants to know. Circa a half hour later at the Apprentice Complex. There's something... Okay, no, sorry. Leah, no, I won't come too late. Meanwhile, at a course room. Oh yeah, yes, now we come to the character who is this gruff, tough man. One person in here listening might know who it is. Hi. At the course room where Leah's heading to, a dozen of people talk with each other, more or less. Those seem to come from every kind of standard, from people already looking expensive to not well-talking asylums who only got here through a special program. The course itself looks as if it was a product by the whole world, sending international students to learn in unity in the middle of Europe. The unity of the world. A dark-skinned girl looks after a chubby little boy. I'm going to take it straight away that quote-unquote dark-skinned girl is mixed, and she would be medium-skinned at best. Yeah, whatever. Where could he be? He said he would come here at 7:30. It's 50 already. Does any one of you know where Yannick could be? You are Yannick? The first words Leah can hear. A dozen of people is watching a guy with blonde, shoulder-long hair and a shirt with some French words on it, and a dark-skinned girl with a referee t-shirt, who are facing each other with an surprised expression. Yeah, what do you want from me? Did you forget about me? I said we'll be in the exact same course as you are. Leah chooses to go into the course room as quiet as she could, her eyes staring at Yannick and the other girl. Sorry. I didn't recognize you. Confusion rang against the school daily habit to always put a block out and write something. A question is burning in her and probably everyone else's brain. You aren't chubby anymore. Another question was set on fire. How this... I don't want to say skin... Wait, another question was set on fire. How this... I don't want to say skinny. He's actually normal, but... He doesn't look like he ever was obese in his entire life. Ah, fuck it. I'll say first question. How did you know each other? Leah wanted to say with a quiet voice, but she managed to wait a minute, what? How did you know each other? Leah wanted to say with a quiet voice, but she managed to shout into the next course room. One thing I hate about the text is that the emotions are always conveyed after the characters say them. First they say something, and then they shout. As someone who's reading, and someone who's doing a read through, this is super annoying when it's all the time like this. It's okay when you're reading it and there's some mix up that the emotion or how it's being said is after it, but people would be pleased if some sort of emotion, mood, or things how they say it could be established before they actually say their information. So yeah, that's something I don't like about this. A few people held their ears shut. One even shuddered. Not again, she thinks afterwards. Her reaction to everyone, including Yannick and Lucille, was now quiet, shy. I'm sorry for being loud, and a pink blush of embarrassment. I literally complained about having the emotion before, and now there's emotion. Like now it's the information sandwiched between the emotion in one sentence. This is so awkward. Why did I do this? What the? Don't be. And we were in the same school. Lucille calmly answered. Oh, okay. Leah still was embarrassed. She chose to ignore the duo at the center of the courtroom and focus on her habit while the others were losing interest in them or her. She didn't know what to write, so she just wrote down the Cyrillic alphabet. As she wrote down the letter F, the bell rang, meaning that the course will begin. Immediately after, a short, obese old lady came into the courtroom. I would welcome all to our... Wait, what? 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 I'm sorry to pause this so much, but the teacher was not short, neither short, nor obese, nor old. I'm going to say who that teacher is somewhere in another video, but she's none of those. I welcomed you all to our academy. My name is Mrs. Stetterwald. I'd like you to project yourselves too. I'd like to project myself out of this goddamn text. It's awful! HADAVO Reading. Zina Mabreb, and I'm 16. Benjamin Lowkirsch, I'm 17. Lucille Martinez, and I'm also 16. My name is Nagisa Fukashi, and I am 15 years old. Various voices from probably all around the world reach Leah's ears. I'm Yannick Moreau, and I'm 16. Moreau? Leah thought he was German. Whatever. Wait, there are only 5 more students? But she saw dozens of students. Was she so focused on her block that she didn't notice 6 students exiting the course room? Hey. Mrs. Stetterwald looks Leah deep into her eyes as Leah finally awakens from her thoughts. Good morning. Did you even notice what we are doing right now? Projecting ourselves. Well, it's your turn. My name is Leah Schlosser, and I'm 16 years old. Good. It would take a while to remember all of your family names. Last names. This is a professional environment. Who in the hell says family names when you are in an academy or in any sort of organization where you go for training or an apprenticeship or whatever. Ugh, whatever. In this apprentice complex, everyone calls the others by their family names, as if not everyone in here would know that, Leah thinks. And also, you might wonder why the half of the students left the course room. The reason is that they and you get split into 2 courses. In the second year, we will see if you rather attempt to get the Abi or to focus on the apprenticeship itself. This is strange. Why would Why would a apprentice center build such small classes? Other schools have classes with more than 22 people with 2 less teachers. This is proof that this complex definitely isn't public. So, before you practice on your own, you have to know how to make a protocol about your test object. She takes the handful of books and gives everyone one. Read the pages 13 to 20 and do the exercises there. Then, all of you will project the exercise where you will write the first part of the protocol. If you have urgent questions, I'll be on floor 2. You have 180 minutes. With those words, Mrs. Stetterwald left the room and most students turned their books to page 13.
You are not kawaii. You're uglier than my dead dog. I kirai you.